Hello guys! In the last episode we got one more star, so I'm actually going to be heading back to the alpha area to see what those 3 star puzzles are all about. And we're back, here. I might want to look up what that's all about, but for now I'm just going with I'm not supposed to be there yet. Maybe doing the star area will unlock that. Ooh, we get to start off with a huge one of these. When it's this big, are they symmetrical? Oh, it's no, it isn't symmetrical, never mind. Actually, yeah, it is symmetrical. Kind of. If I can find a symmetrical way to... No. Yeah, no. I was thinking all of the pieces could make symmetry down the middle, but because it's an odd amount tall, that won't be symmetrical. They'll have to have some way of overlaying. This could be symmetrical, because now it's an even amount there, which could help. So if I can figure out how to make a 4x5 area with just half of these pieces, then I can just copy that to the other side. I don't actually think that's gonna work, but it's a method, so might as well try it. Oh, it worked. Never mind. Right when you say one thing and you immediately disprove it, because now I can just copy that on the other side. And there you go. It even looks nice. Let's see what's through here.
I see all. I know all. My power knows no bounds. And yet your will is free because you were made to be free. It is the very principle of your existence, without which the trials of this world would hold no meaning. To seek salvation must be your choice.
So we're back to the normal Milton Library Assistant now. A pebble by definition is relatively small, but it can get rather large, so that depends on when you start calling a tree instead of a sapling. A pebble isn't always older. You could have a pebble that's fresh out of a volcano, just cooled off in some water. So I'd have to say a tree is alive. Now, what is the relevant difference between a tree and a frog? A frog is conscious? No, trees are conscious too. It's just sort of a different level. Trees can be good too. Have you had their sap? I don't think any of these answers are right. I'm gonna go with a frog is conscious, just because it seems like that's the one it wants me to go with. Both of them are green, and that's not very relevant. At least a tree usually has green on it. And some trees are pretty good to eat. Or at least eat stuff that comes from them, so trees can be delicious. Though you wouldn't usually word it exactly like that. This is a big question that a lot of people ask. Like, even outside of this game, I've heard conversations of this before. If I put I'm self-aware, there are many animals that are self-aware. Many animals that could look in a mirror and know that they're looking at themselves and not just another random animal from their species. So saying I'm self-aware doesn't necessarily make the difference between me and a frog. I have feelings? That's a very vague statement as to what can be considered feelings. Pain could be a feeling, and almost every animal feels pain. I'm rational? That's something that I've heard a lot. Rationality. But it sort of goes in the same vein as I'm self-aware. There are some animals that are self-aware that aren't rational. So that would put it in more of a niche group, like whereas there might be like some 100 species of animal life that are self-aware, there might be only like in the tens of species that are considered rational. The way I usually think of animals is nothing important. They're pretty much people too, but that wouldn't give a proper answer. That would be irrational of me to compare myself to one, even if I'd want to treat one respectfully. So I'd have to go with I'm rational. A person must be rational or self-aware. A person must be conscious. Yes. What is consciousness? No, there are plenty of animals that are conscious. I already went on the rant about crows and how they have their own languages in their flocks. Dolphins especially are very conscious. Consciousness is what it's like to be me. Oh, it's looking at consciousness in that sense. I'm torn between consciousness is what it's like to be me, and consciousness is far outside of my area of expertise. I'd like to go with it's outside of my area of expertise, but that might sound like I'm saying I'm not conscious, or like I'm diverting the question. Consciousness is what it's like to be me heavily implies that I am conscious, because I'm thinking of myself and applying that to myself. Like I said, there are plenty of animals that to an extent have proved to be conscious, and humans are animals. So that's a bad statement. Consciousness is what separates us from animals. We are animals still. Consciousness is the feelings and senses. If that's true, then animals are conscious. All of them, just like it was saying before. Bears, a lot of animals know how to feel fear. Maybe some of the smaller ones like insects don't have as much feelings, but every single one of them has senses, and the majority of them have feelings, so that's not right. Well, I mean, this one doesn't necessarily imply that animals aren't conscious. Implying that animals don't have consciousness is completely wrong. I'm gonna have to go with consciousness is what it is like to be me. I should have gone with that's outside of my expertise. See, even the bugs that don't have feelings or that many senses still have neurons firing to communicate what to do, to an extent. So it's not necessarily made of neurons. You can have things firing inside of you that don't transmit thought in the way that we would see consciousness. By a lot of ideologies, animals don't have souls. And by the definition of consciousness, at least the way I interpret it, animals definitely have that. And beyond that, you'd need to make the jump that there is such thing as a soul in order to say it's another word for the soul. in its basics, it is just a complex system, consciousness, but that sounds very robotic, which I don't like. I'm trying to think if there's another way to put it besides just complex. That's why I'm saying it would have been better if I said it's outside of my area of expertise. And it's not beyond the laws of physics, it all is just physical. I'm gonna have to say it's a complex system, but that doesn't answer what they were asking. Boy, that was a lot of thinking. I wish I could decode these on the fly. Because this seems like it's actually important with how much is here. Seems like there was something physical that was going to happen. Thinking as things as every part of them instead of as a whole. That's like saying that each cell in a human body works together to support itself, rather than just saying a human has organs that support themselves. Okay. The tower. That's like the exact image that I used. Hashtag 6N underscore N. Interesting. I'm gonna get a piece of paper and write that down, because that seems important and I don't want to forget it. I've played a lot of games before that require me to write stuff down and take like actual notes to solve puzzles. And this seems like the type of thing I'm gonna want to remember. Okay. Let's see here. This area said it only had 3 pieces, but yet it's pointing to the same 3 in both directions, which is kind of weird. Oh, a fan. Good thing I unlocked those. So there's 2 there. Where does this go? Oh! That's where this goes. Why though? Oh, if I can figure out how to get an object outside of one of these other puzzles, then I could use that to take it past the force field. Though I'm not exactly sure what that would do me. It might be a thing that in these areas all of the puzzles interconnect more than in other ones, since a lot of times to get stars you had to connect puzzles together. Something I have noticed is there are no QR codes around here. Usually there's at least like 1 or 2 on some of the walls around. But in here there's been none so far. Keys. There's a lot of open area in these puzzles that's unnecessary, which also feels strange. Usually the puzzles are condensed and optimized so that there are very few ways of doing them outside of like the near perfect quote-unquote solution to them, even though I found a few ways that I don't think were intended to do some of them. So it's strange having so much empty space. I need to tail this guy so I can get around him. I can't get that through. Where does this go? Goes over here? Where is this? More keys. And another jammer. Boy, this thing is big, and the way that I have to move around it is boggling me. I need to go that way first. If I go back through here, I can leave, but I can't free that other jammer because I'd need to use this jammer to jam that. So I probably need to get what am I supposed to do about that? I'd need 2 jammers to get through there. Ooh, I could get that one a lot closer to that area. But I need to wait for that to go back. Now that thing's trapped really close to the gate. Yeah. Oh, I gotta trap them on that side. I gotta separate them so I can get through that hallway. And hope that they don't do that forever. Okay. Now I can get these keys. I could just go all the way back to the beginning and get that piece. It was right in sight. So then why wouldn't I? Why would I go through this way? I say why would I go through this way as I go through that way? Because curiosity. Oh, that one's moving on a diagonal. That's unique. Oh, it's bouncing on a diagonal. The grass is dead around the area that it moves. Yeah, why did I need to go this way and grab these keys? I could have just gone through the other door. I mean, gone back without even touching this path. But instead I made my job harder by having to traverse this dangerous area. That was weird. Ugh, I need to get those out of there now. Oh, they're together. That makes it easier. Now I get to go back. Was there a ladder on this side? There was. Then what's the oh, that's the... Yeah, I guess it's necessary. I'm gonna use the ladder instead of trying to run through that quickly. I don't like how close I've had to get to all of these. Like I had to just barely scrape by every single one of those bombs I wanted to go past. Yeah, I never needed to go and get that second set of keys. Because I could have just... 6? What does 6 mean? We haven't gotten numbers up there before. Does that mean there's a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5? This is the starting area. 7 star star star. Still don't know what that means. I'm gonna go do this puzzle and be like on the extra lookout to see if there's any way I can escape it with like keys or something like that. that other one I couldn't escape with keys because the set of keys I could get was locked behind a door. That's a really big... So I need to jam this when... Oh, there's another door there. Oh, I can't squeeze between those. I'm dead. Oh, that was a particularly... It kind of looked like I flew into the air for a second there. So what I've got to do is go all the way to the side here. Oh, nope, I'm a little bit dead. Or not. Okay. Make sure they aren't on the same wavelength, so to speak. So that you've got some movement between them. Ugh. This is like the Impossible game, but 3D. Where you need to dodge everything while still making it through. Oh, gosh. That's a lot to keep track of. Oh no, one of them's gonna... Yeah. How am I supposed to time this? This is like... such... How many times do I need to do this? This just seems like it's a long dodge everything thing, so... I'm probably just gonna cut out until something else happens. Or I get through it. Oh, that makes things a bit easier. A little bit. Okay, let's think about this. Okay. If I jam that and let that through, you might be able to get all of them in there, and then all I'll have to worry about is offsetting those four so that I can sneak through them, of course. Oh, don't want that. Don't want to be stuck on that side. Grab that, put these out of the way. Let that guy go through. Boy, got him. Now I'm gonna have to let them all out when I want to leave. These are offset. Not quite enough. And I gotta make sure I'm not in the middle of this area when I want to get out. I'm just gonna freeze that guy so I can stop and relax for a couple seconds. Because yeah, this is a bit of a nerve-wrecker. Okay. Once these guys are desynced, I gotta... without getting hit by these guys... got me through the wall. Wow, that's a hassle even when I figure stuff out to make it easier. I could have made that.
My child, there is no shame in seeking another path. Leave this mystery for another day.
No, I got it. I let that go. Jam this guy from a safe distance instead of right next to him. So I can take that and have that safe over there. Ooh. Wait, do I need another one of those? I could make it through with an extra one. I could make it through with an extra jammer. Please don't tell me this is the one. Okay. This doesn't look like it's the one I need to... Seriously, why does this fan exist here? There's a perfectly normal way into this area. Maybe that's something I haven't unlocked yet. Like how the keys suddenly appeared in... Or not the keys, how the things seemed to suddenly appear after I completed, what was it, the second area? Or I do need a jammer in here. I either need to get keys or a jammer in here. So I was right about that, and it looks like I need a jammer. What level could I have escaped with a jammer? Oh, what's this? What? What does this do? Oh, it lets me take an axe into that level. Whatever an axe does. I have no clue what an axe does. It might open a door. It might open that door without me needing a key. Nope. It lets me chop down a tree? I mean, I guess. That's not the way I want that to fall, but okay. I was thinking if it fell that way, I'd be able to walk over it, but then I guess I'd be stuck. Do I just need to chop down these trees until one of them works? Do I get to choose which way they fall? If it falls this way, it lets me over to there. Does not look like I get to choose which way they fall. So I just need to chop down trees until one falls the right way. Huh. Oh, I can chop down bushes too. I don't see the use in that though. That brings it back out. Maybe there's a wall by another puzzle that cutting a tree down near will break the wall, so that I can take something out of another puzzle. Oh. That's new. Oh. That scared me. Hi, me. Okay. That's cool. But, that doesn't exactly help me. Ooh, a QR code. Not one of the names we usually see. So we've got a way of getting this in there, but it doesn't seem to do any good once it is in there. There must be something I'm missing. I chopped down literally everything in there, so it can't be the axe in there. Fan. Way in. Am I that blind? Is this Well, now we know how to get through these boards. How am I gonna get an axe into those areas? Like in the overworld, in the alpha area, the beta area, all of those, there's a spot that needs an axe. How am I gonna get an axe into them? Huh. Well. Now we can get this and the axe in there. I don't know if we're gonna need both, but I'm gonna grab both because I can. Put the axe right there. And do what we can with this now. Where is that going? Oh, I think I know what this wants me to do. There's probably gonna be like a turret guarding a force fielded area at the very end of this. So I need to guide the bomb all the way through this level. Actually, I should check what's through here first. Force field. So I did need this axe. I'm gonna need the jammer to get the mine through there. I must ask you a question. Wow, I messed up the joke I was trying to say. Are you kidding me? It could have just followed the path, but no, it had to go just a little bit further and end up bonking. Come back, you're mine. Don't go away. Okay. And what tree is it gonna bonk through here? More keys? Excuse me? Maybe they're hidden behind some trees? Somewhere? Oh, I have keys. Where did I get more keys? See, and that's where the mine has to go. Is it clear? It's clear. So all I have to do is wait for the mine to get all the way over there. Do 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 do. Oh, sounded like it worked. Yep. That was like one of the worst escort missions I've had to do. And there are 9 of the pieces under that 6. Or maybe that 6 is just an upside down 9 for some reason. I wonder if there are any secrets in this area. No clue. Oop, forgot that was gonna happen. Surprised Elam didn't, like, have something to say about me finishing everything. Some witty remark about completionism or something. No, it doesn't look like there's a bonus star or anything. How are we gonna get in? I have an idea. If I go here and grab this axe, does it take it away from me when I go through one of those portals? I haven't actually taken something through one of them before. Ah, it does. Okay, that would have been a neat way to get through that door. If me just bringing the axe through there worked, but that would also mean that I'd have a jammer for this area too. Oh well. Anyways, I think that's where I'm gonna leave it off. We've got 3 out of 9 of the 6 pieces, whatever those are for. We at least have an idea of how to get through here now. And I'm probably going to be heading back to the B area until we get an update on how to get through that. Thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next video. See ya!